Lingango, liguli, guli, wata, lingango, 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 liguli, guli, wata, lingango, 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 liguli, guli, wata, lingango.
Get up. Im lang.
Here is everything you need to know about the Huntsman or Blind Man in Repo. The Huntsman has 250 health and requires a medium object to knock him over. The Huntsman is blind but has crazy hearing. If he hears footsteps, a jump, voices or objects, he instantly fires his gun, which does 100 damage. After a shot, he waits 2 seconds to shoot again. He falls over when walking downstairs. When he does fall over, you can grab his head or his feet or legs, even with 0 strength, allowing you to slam him down, killing him. You can also make him fall over on your own by aggressively rotating him, but make sure you bait out his shot before grabbing him. To bait out his shot, you can make a noise or grab him behind cover, or you can smack an item on the floor next to him, which will lead him to shoot at the noise. So be careful when doing that, because I've still been shot whilst trying to bait him out with an object. To pick him up just in itself, you need 9 strength, but be aware you will still need to bait out the shot, because he will shoot you if you grab him. Another thing to bear in mind is his gun is also good at doing damage to other monsters, so with the right positioning and practice, you can make him kill other monsters for you.
Bennett, I have secured the relic. Secure the card, Bennett.
Anything for you, Optimus Prime.
Bennett.
Where are you?
Require the transport vehicle.
Well, you gonna ask? I'm behind you. You gonna ask me to get the Allspark next, bud? I didn't realize you would jump in slow motion.
The relic, Bennett. Bennett. The relic is in the transport vehicle.
Hello? Oh my god.
Блять.
Простите.
Ребят, тихо. Всем тихо.
Mira, mi compa él.
Bitch, don't run away from me. Come back here. I smacked it. Has been planted. Look. Lingango, liguli, wata, lingango.
Mira, mi compadre.
You listen here, boy. We don't like the way you do things. You killed my pal. Now you're gonna meet God himself. Any last words? I don't like it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Mi compadre.
Тихо. Всем тихо.
Look. Lingango, liguli, wata, lingango.
Hop, hop și iară hop, huțulca, cafeluța îi pe foc, da huțulca, azi e vineri stați așa, huțulca, beci cafeluța mea, da huțulca, frunzulițe de trifoi, huțulca, iar azi da de mini voi, huțulca, vinerea e zi frumoasă, huțulca, toată lumea stă acasă, huțulca.
Oh, how cute. Sorry. What? Fire alarm is going off. Okay, so there's a...
Ow.
Do I leave? I should probably leave. Okay, I'm gonna stay here.
Oh. Wait.
Ow.
No. Anyways.
Here's the beginner guide to Repo in under a couple minutes. The premise of Repo is to collect the scattered items that are around the stages and bring them back to the extraction points in order to meet your goal. Level 1 starts out with just one extraction point and one quota, but as you progress through the levels, you'll have more extraction points and higher quotas. There are 5 basic important controls that you need to know, besides movement. First, you crouch with the control button, and you use this to walk under surfaces that may be too low to just walk under. Second is going to be your tumble key, which is default Q. Tumble allows you to do a little bit of a roll and actually do damage to either another teammate or an enemy. Rotation, which is default your right click when you're holding an item, allows you to rotate what you're holding, more or less. Lastly, we have push and pull, which are rotate up or down on your mouse's scroll wheel to push an item away from you or pull it towards you when you're holding it. When you're playing with other people, there's a couple of important things to remember that you can do that you cannot do in single player. If you or a teammate are damaged, either one of you can share health to the other by looking at your teammate's back where their health bar is and left clicking and holding, and you will pulse 10 HP at a time to that player. Secondly, With teammates around, you actually add your strength together in order to see if you guys can properly lift and carry certain objects. For example, you may see this heavy cube in the Swift Broom Academy, and all you can do by yourself with 0 strength upgrades is drag it along the floor. But as soon as you have a teammate with you, you can both add your strength together, and now you can pick it up to load it into the cart to take it to the extraction zone. Additionally, a really nice benefit of having teammates is that you can pick them up and place them on high ledges or areas that you couldn't normally get to by yourself. In order to pick up a teammate though, they must have tumbled first, so they have to press Q in order for you to pick them up. If a teammate dies in a map, no problem, just take their head back to the extraction point, and once you've hit their quota, they'll come back to life with 1 HP. Once your teammates have hit all the quotas and you're done with the map, you're going to head back to the van and activate it to take you and your team to the shop, which is section 4, upgrades. First off, and most importantly, money is shared across your team. So if you have $10,000, it's not that every person has $10,000. It's you have $10,000 as a team. It's also important to note that if you are going to buy specifically upgrades, such as a strength upgrade, those can only be used by one player and they are not shared. In general, some of the best things to buy for new players are strength upgrades, HP refills, and mines. Also of note is that there is a secret section of the shop up in the ceiling, which I've done another video on if you're curious on how to get up there, and there are sometimes some very inexpensive extra items up there worth checking out. If you are curious what to buy and you want to know what items are worth it and what are not, I'll be making videos on all the items and upgrades in the future, so please check that out later. But for now, that's everything you need to know in order to get started and play and enjoy Repo by yourself or with friends. Hope you enjoyed.
But now I'm trophied up, I'm saying like bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. I love the type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand.
Want to help you get better at Repo? Let's talk about the robe. The robe has 250 HP, requires 13 strength to pick up, and will do 100 damage or 50 damage depending on whether he's standing or crouching when he attacks. The robe is actually a basic patrolling enemy who sees in a cone of vision in front of him. The only time this changes is if the player looks at the robe's face, then the robe will speed up and sprint towards that player in an attempt to kill them. The trick here is that as soon as you look away from the robe, he goes back to his patrolling speed, which you can just outwalk. Also important of note, if you want to knock this enemy down and beat it to death, you need a medium or large object. Once again, small objects will just get you killed. It's also important to note that his attack is not just a single player attack, it's actually a sweep in front of him. So if you have other players standing around him when he attacks, he will kill everyone in that one hit, provided you only have 100 HP or less. Once the robe sees you, it will pursue you as long as you don't break line of sight. And should you go undercover when he is pursuing you, he will shrink down and then attempt to look for you under that cover. He doesn't have great vision, so if the place that you took cover has another exit, you can literally just walk out and he'll still be looking for you where he last saw you. Also important to note that when he shrinks down to attack you in cover, that swipe that he does while he's shrunk down only does 50 damage instead of 100, so you have a better chance of surviving it. Now, if you manage to amass 13 strength, you can actually just pick this enemy up and toss it into a pit or slam it into the ground repeatedly, and it becomes a joke. Now let's talk about a couple of advanced things. The first of which is going to be that because the robe is so tall, I believe that he has a blind spot around the base of him. So if you just crouch immediately next to him, you can actually walk around and dodge his vision because he really can't see that well. Another neat trick that you can do if you're brave is you can continually click on him in order to keep his attention focused on you. If you find yourself a safe spot, like under a bed outside of his attack range or up on something tall, you can just repeatedly click on him and his attention will stay focused on you and your team is able to do whatever they need to in the map. Anyway, that should help you with the robe. If you enjoy these guides, I'm making guides on all the monsters, like, follow, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'll see you next time.
Mira, mi compa.
Blah 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 blah. Look, look, look. Lingango, liguli, guli, wata, lingango, 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 liguli, guli.
Wait, it's so cute. It's probably not that.
Hey, buddy. Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, he's so
Maybe it's like one of those things where
cute.
it's actually
Ah, the cart.